Hi, my name is Heidi Barnes and I work at the Holland, Indianapolis terminal in the OS&D department. In this short video, I'm going to share with you some tips and suggestions to help keep your OS&D bay current and flowing. Each terminal should have a designated OS&D bay that is defined by the use of chains with stanchions or barricades, something that can be easily moved as the bay may decrease or expand. This is important as it allows the terminal to have one consistent area that all OS&D freight should be held in. In having this designated area, it allows the dock workers and the OS&D personnel to know where OS&D freight should be staged. Nothing should be placed into OS&D without the proper write-up. To help with this, I suggest making an OS&D write-up station. This should be placed right outside of the designated OS&D bay. This station should have the yellow checker report stickers and the white blank checker reports readily available for the dock worker. Before he or she moves the freight into OS&D, they can stop at this station to properly write up the item they are holding. This station is also used to drop off all other write-ups, like the blue copies, all shorts, etc., and creates a designated area for all dock workers to be informed about. This station will need to be checked by OS&D multiple times throughout the day. We made the station by putting a post in a bucket and filling it with cement. We ordered an extra bill box to screw onto the post. This allows the post to be movable as your bay may decrease or expand. An OS&D dock check should be the first thing performed at the start of your shift. This allows you to know what is out there before you start getting phone calls and emails about the issue. Every item in the bay should be noted on your dock check daily. Write down as much information as possible that will help with finding the shipment in our system. Pro number, shipper name and zip code, consignee name and zip code, PO number, bill of lading number, etc. A helpful tip is that I make a side note on my dock check next to all of the inbound shipments. Those are the orders I work on first and hopes to get them resolved and out for delivery that same morning. While working the items on my dock check, I make notes as to why the shipment was held in the issue column. Over without a bill, needs reconsigned, needs returned to shipper, shows delivered clear, etc. After I reach out to the shipper or consignee via email or phone, I put a small dot in the issue column letting myself know that I have worked the item. Once the order has been resolved, I then put an X in the column letting myself know that it has been resolved. Every item on your dock check should have a dot next to it or be marked out by the end of your shift. Also, make sure to post pictures of freight that is unidentifiable to FreightHound and send to the field within 2 days of receiving the freight. One way that will help in making sure that every item in OS&D is worked every day is by having an organized filing system. I have a tiered sorter that I keep labeled folders in. The 6 folders I use are Dated Daily, Over Without a Bill, Miscellaneous, Refusal, Leakers Pending, and Pending with Galia or Jamie, whichever one is your CTA. Now that you have a write-up station for the dock, every item that gets placed in OS&D should have a write-up associated with it. While you are working your dock check, after you have contacted the shipper or consignee, the write-up associated with that order can then be placed into its correlated folder. Once the issue is resolved, then the write-up can be taken from that folder to be sent to claims in the mailbag. Nothing goes into the folder until it's been worked on, and the following day rework every item in the folder. If after 24 hours the issue is not resolved, then the item should be placed on hand and a notice sent to the shipper and consignee. No matter how your filing system is set up, the objective is to stay organized. I hope you found these tips and suggestions helpful in keeping your OS&D bay current and flowing. Thank you for watching.